Sometimes an anime is bad, but when its crimes are heinous enough and it's creepy as fuck, they call in Anime Crimes SVU.
Minutes.
Alright.
Like, probably right now.
Oh, a taco. I need tacos and I will
I
explode.
was the turkey all along.
I want tacos. I need them or I will explode. That happens to me sometimes.
We're live.
Oh, okay.
Welcome
to the jungle, people.
Yeah. Welcome to Riders of the Lost Zord, where I really
We talk
wish
about
that we
just
weren't
about
doing
anything.
this. I'm
We're
Frozen
not-
Traveler.
Well, why did you choose
You
that?
forced us.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
Because you just made the list. Because of this.
Hey,
Santa's not happy with you. Santa shall burn your whole family for this.
it was Osamu's idea to probably get into quote-unquote riskier stuff.
You
This is
just
what I came
made
up
the
with.
list.
I was just talking about Sentai porn, not horrible anime that makes me feel dirty.
Made the list.
I'd rather watch Bible Black again, or Boku no Pico.
Oh God, no.
It's Christmas,
No.
people. We could watch Invader Zim, the worst Christmas ever. No, I'm kidding.
But that's not the subject of tonight's podcast. No, we have something horrible.
And it's not Dr. Horrible, sadly.
No, it's High School DXD, the first season only, because reasons.
Well, you watched the first season. I just couldn't get past 4 episodes.
I watched episodes 1 through 3 and showed episode 1 to my fiance, and she felt dirty.
Probably wouldn't be the first time.
This is a 2 alcohol
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we recommend you get as drunk as we should have when we were trying to watch this.
So, pretty much, let's just start off with the negatives, aka everything.
Yeah, we're good. Everything.
But-
Even the dub actors don't even seem like they are caring in that much.
No,
They do not.
no, they do not.
I almost feel like they were given
And
the
it has-
script. And here's my theory. Not counting the one issue with the mental lead. I figure the rest of them were given their check with the script, cashed the check, and then read the script, and then we're like, well, I have to get my voice to this, so one take, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, no one sounds like they give half a squirt of donkey piss about what they're saying, how dumb it is, or how they're supposed to deliver on what the shit is going on.
Yeah, one of the characters, a side character, the one that talks kind of slang in the dub,
Oh, one of
Issei's retarded friends.
oh god, is he the one that said the thing that like a minute and 13 seconds in I was fucking done?
Yeah.
Well, there's also the don't forget the Forrest Gump quote in the one episode.
There's a Forrest Gump quote.
You didn't hear the one time where he's going when he woke up to the one in his room. He's like, "Make me a bird so I can fly far, far away."
Oh, I didn't even get that.
Yep. And you know that was in the dubber's script. That wasn't in the Japanese.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's not in dub that's not in the subs, like the quote unquote gangsta friend.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
What is the age of consent in Japan?
It is
14.
13.
Vectors
Is it?
It's
Is
13.
it? I figured
Well,
it
in
had to be.
Pokemon it's 10, apparently.
Huh?
Well, I meant in real life because I was curious because I mean just the fact that like I think you were mentioning something where it was like, isn't that character supposed to be like 14?
Yes, the one blonde chick is a 14-year-old high school freshman, and we see her naked, and we are all now on a watch list. Thank you, Frozen Traveler. Because of you, we're all going to be traveling to jail.
List. You made the list.
Yeah.
I know I've said that a lot, but I'm
Think you
definitely
do
pointing
in
that
jail?
out.
Do you?
Okay, so I can
They
be a
serve
sadist
hot
when I
meat
feel like it,
sandwiches
and
there.
I'm really good at it.
No Son's list. The list of No Son.
But yeah, the age of consent in certain prefectures is 14, and I think 13, but I'm not 100%. I know it's 14.
13. It's 13. I know this stuff.
That explains a lot.
And you would.
Fuck you.
I feel like that explains a lot.
That he knows that?
No. Just the fact that is the age of consent.
Yeah. Like, I knew it was 14, but I didn't know it went that young.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
For those of you who don't know anything about this show, it's irredeemably sexist. We've just been ranting and raving, but not saying what's wrong.
And slightly transphobic in places.
I haven't gotten there, and I don't feel like getting there. But, like, within the first 5 minutes, the main character and his two horrible friends, like, I'm a dude, most of us here are dudes,
Yep.
We objectify women in our head all the time, because we're shitty people, some of us. I admit how shitty I am, but here's the difference. I don't say those things out loud, and a lot of the objectifications I say aren't nearly as bad as what the fuck they say in this. Like, I'll think, oh my god, she's got a nice ass. Oh my god, them titties. In this, they say verbatim, I want to have unprotected sex with hot chicks and never call them again. I'm sorry, you don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe if you say that. You're a horrible, horrible little person.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, they're just animated, so they literally don't breathe the air you do.
But, like, they're trying to emulate a certain type of person whom they want to watch the show and buy the merchandise. Like,
True.
you don't make a character like that and not make him a villain for no good reason. You do it to be like the people who you're trying to sell it to, and that not only is that a creepy thing, but it puts anime fans in a weird light if someone's first exposure is this show.
Well, the problem is, in general, I feel like if you want to make a bastard of a character, that's okay. It just feels like you got to put something in it to have him relate, or it just is
Comes
nothing.
off as douchey.
Yeah, and even a douchebag character, if you make it the right way, I mean, either you make them a villain or you show some glimmer of, no, they're human, they just have done this stuff for so long, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, there's lots of ways you can make it work, but
It's just one note, they're disgusting little perverts who haven't grown up, and that's the end of their character description.
and one of them's supposed to be this main character that you care about something happening to. Like, the first episode, they make it look like he's dead, and I was happy, and I was like, cool, I don't have to see him again.
Wait, isn't there an anime that killed off what looked like the main character in the first episode before?
Well, Exo Saga did it over and over again. They kept killing the lead character, and then the universe kept bringing her back because you can't die in the first episode.
Wait, XL Saga? The blue-haired chick.
No.
No.
Exo Saga is something different.
Orange hair.
She had orange hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
It was kind of a parody series.
No, because I know what XL Saga is. I thought her blue-haired friend was suicidal.
Nope, she had
No.
black hair, and she was just always like 1 inch away from death.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was always like coughing up blood, like laying on the ground, like 1 inch away from death.
Because I remember, like, Hail Il Palazzo and the weird fucking bears. And then all their
Yes, yeah, the Poochon,
Those are cute.
and then the emergency food supply Menchie.
Oh, I want a Menchie plushie even to this day. But anyway, on to anime that sucks.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So.
So I'm going to go into hiding for the next few years now after having said that.
Like, there is a plot to this show, but
Please address all complaints about No-Son's obsessiveness over not watching Dragon Ball Z to P.O. Box 144 I Don't Give a Fuck Avenue.
like, there's an actual plot and things actually happen in this show, but
But they're dropped immediately.
actors care, and the, like, characters on screen don't even act like they really care about what's going on.
Yeah.
The
I mean, I you got to have at least a partly. It's just
Like, the one dude dies because an angel attacks him because he has, like, a relic
Decide.
feature,
Fallen angel.
and he's, revived by a devil, and she's now his master, and he's a devil, and he needs to go get contracts, and I stopped caring long before any plot happened.
Yeah, there's plot in it. I mean, I feel like I feel like there was like, I don't know, it wasn't even like interesting bad where I felt like I could sit and mock it. It just was like, it was also boring.
Yeah.
They made boobs boring.
Yeah, even I don't understand how they did that. But once you do get a little bit deeper into this, there are some interesting concepts that do last like an episode or two, then they just kind of drop it. Like, the ranking system on this.
Oh, the chess ranking thing they kind of introduced really quickly?
Yeah. The pawns.
It's here and there, but it's just like, it's just like, hey, I can do this because I said that earlier.
Yeah. I mean, and also how the pawn system works. Like, as long as you're in enemy territory, you could be pretty much any chess piece that you want. I don't know why this doesn't go straight to queen, because that's all the ones that isn't a pawn, and go on with that. But he usually goes with the rook, the tank, pretty much, the tank class. Other than that, the system it's there. They do bring it up every once in a while, but then it kind of drops off, and so this faction it's pretty much a complete team deathmatch in later seasons.
It also has slightly other interesting concepts, like, hey, guess what? God's dead, Satan's dead, but guess what? Lucifer's still alive, and they're two different entities.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen shows
Also,
do the God dead thing and well, so I don't know if they could do that well.
I mean, they actually have this part where Issei fucking absorbs a holy sword and just like, this might actually kill you, but we kind of need you to do this because fuck you.
Oh yeah. No, let's just talk about Issei here for a minute. The most perverted guy.
Shotgun to the face, dead. Good.
Yeah. He's the most perverted guy in the worst of ways. Now,
that's hard to say because I'm a giant pervert.
Yeah. I mean, Master Roshi would say, "Kid, keep it in your pants."
Like, if Issei met Master Roshi, he'd look at him and be like, "Slow it down, kid. You're giving us a bad name."
Yeah. But he does have some strong points. He's like, yes, most of his points are driven by, "Gotta get that booty," but in other ways, he just sometimes does it because he's a nice guy, and also he's probably got the most overpowered magic gear thing.
Like, you can think he's a nice guy, but when he makes a reference to rape, you can be as nice as a guy as you want, and I still will not want you to exist.
Yeah, I'm kind of borrowing this from Nostalgia Critic a little bit, but he's too easy to hate.
Like, yeah, give these characters negative things, but don't give them enough positive things and not so many negative things that are unforgivable. Like, at one point, he finds out he can get his own servants if he gets strong enough, and they have to do anything he wants, and the first thing on his mind is, let's make them fuck me. Oh, they have to? Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna make them fuck me. And I'm like, no, sir. No. We don't say that. You make things worse. Yeah. Like, at that point, he could have came out and cured anime cancer. He could have, like, made SAO never exist. I still would be like, but you're okay with rape, and I'm not okay with that.
He does have, like I said before, he does have one of the best gears, and he does transform into, like, this Dragon Knight thing. It's really cool looking. For about 12 seconds, and then it's gone.
Because any longer, it would kill him.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't care about the series. I won't see that in context.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only a couple redeeming characters in this show, and One of them, his name is Kiva, and he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's up
You
in
know, though-
sports.
It's fine if there's decent people within the universe, though. It's just that there's so many of them that I want to like hit with a hockey stick over the head over and over again until they stop moving. Or what was the comment I kept making when I was watching? Oh yeah, the first episode, he's by the fountain. I kept yelling, "Push him into the water until the bubbles stop."
Yeah, but then you got the next best thing. He just
Push him into the water until the bubbles stop. Over and over again. That's all I kept saying. That's why I really wanted to see that play.
You also get to see him in pain a lot too.
Yep. I think throughout the series he gets shocked, impaled several times, set on fire.
He got that bleach logic. That bleach logic going on him.
Yeah.
Anyone sexually objectify him? No.
I think a man in a Sailor Scout did. A man in a sailor suit did. A Sailor
Well,
Scout
Yeah.
suit. Yeah.
Wait. No, I don't want to know any more context. It's just going to make things worse, isn't it?
Probably.
He's very, very transphobically displayed,
Yeah.
and it irks me.
Like,
Thankfully, Milton, as he is known, and Issei's two best friends basically don't show up anymore throughout the series after the first season, other than just cameos.
Yep.
this show was written by a very young man who thought this was the coolest shit ever, and then his 19-year-old brother looked at him and said, "What the fuck is wrong with you? There needs to be a point to this story. Take all the titties out and give, a plot."
There's a Saturday Night Live sketch about Game of Thrones about that, where they
Yeah.
were talking about like all the boobs in it. And they were showing that they always had to have a 15-year-old on set to determine if there were enough boobs on screen.
Like, it seemed like everything that happened in the few episodes I watched wasn't to further the plot, but further another chick getting naked, some clothes coming off, or a perverted joke. They seemed like...
And he gets even worse. Issei gets worse. His main attack is basically like an anti-clothes beam.
Exactly.
But
So ingrained in
Yep.
12-year-old over perversion that whatever plot it has isn't the driving force. It's getting the next chick naked so you can, jerk off to a shitty anime instead of going and watching porn like a real person.
Yeah. And this somehow has 4 seasons.
of course,
Meanwhile, Fanboy and Chum Chum has won 5 Emmys.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a show. Don't watch it. It's shit. I would literally buy a DVD and take a shit on it.
I have no idea what that is at all.
Fanboy and Chum Chum is a CGI cartoon with 2 nerds just being annoying all the time, everywhere, and everybody hates them.
You know what?
Yeah.
After this podcast is over, let's send Nosan just the opening to Fanboy and Chum Chum.
No, that's quite all right.
Yes!
Yes, let's do it.
Now,
This has to be done. This must be done. You must suffer through what we've suffered through.
I've never watched it. I've just seen the opening twice.
Yeah, the opening is not.
Yeah, but it's also you got to realize it's a daytime Emmy, which really don't count for anything. So
Yeah, I know that all too well.
But it still won an award, and that irks me.
so did on Star Trek: A Night in Sickbay, which is by far one of the worst episodes of Star Trek ever. So yeah, the things that shouldn't win awards win awards.
And a few things that the 4Kids got. 4Kids Entertainment.
Bleep, bleep, politics, bleep, bleep.
Yeah.
That's why I never care what wins awards at all. If I just enjoy things, if I enjoy them, that's it. The only time I ever care is if I need to know them for a trivia game or something.
Alright, so are we done trying to kill Issei here and try to move on to another character?
There's other characters.
I couldn't tell you the name of another character if I had a gun to my head.
The redhead.
Because everyone else was either terrible person at his friends, terrible friends, or the girl that was going to next have their clothes off.
Tits McGee.
Yeah.
Tits McGee 1 through 3, and then washing board.
Hey, flat is justice. I mean, not really. I like them tickle bitties, but some people like that.
Yeah.
And some people like 14-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Even their 14-year-olds were not tiny in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here's my question, though.
Hmm.
Were they actually 14, or are they just like a vampire where they're stuck at age 14?
No, they're 14. They age and stuff.
Okay, so they do age even when they're demons?
Well,
Okay.
I think except
Well,
for...
it's pretty much only the human demons because Rhea, she's pure. So she kind of ages slower.
Yeah. Rias, the redhead. Yeah, she's a pure blood demon. And, well, her family would want to try to keep that bloodline pure because there's not that many pure demons. Everyone else is pretty much half-breed or less. So she does have to get married sometime in the future, just probably not to the right person. Quote-unquote right person.
Okay, so I saw the opening now. You don't need to send it to me.
And the show's worse than you think it is, too.
No, well, not to go on too far on a rant on it, it really just looks like something that's for a tiny child. So,
It's supposed to be for like a 9 or 10-year-old, not like a 2 or 3.
And
Well, I
look
was
at
thinking
what's
like
marketed
7
at
or
the same
8.
demographic.
yeah,
Steven Universe is marketed at the same demographic, yet
yeah,
it's
but so
because
is
for
Teen
kids.
Titans Go, and it's pretty stupid too. So,
well, Teen Titans Go, basically the writers are kind of stupid in themselves because they constantly mock their haters because it's like, hey, it's for kids, it's supposed to be stupid. No, it can be smart and stupid at the same time. That's what makes the original Teen Titans great.
And then they start talking about flipping houses.
Yeah, they literally went on trying to talk about equity in a Teen Titans Go episode.
I don't know how you even watched it ever. So
I didn't. I watched a review.
I'll wake up because I'll have Adult Swim on, and then I'll fall asleep and I'll wake up, and in the morning Teen Titans Go will be on, and I'll be like, Then I get too lazy to find the
Fuck this
remote.
shit.
Yeah, I think we could just say High School DXD. It's if you
a band.
Bad.
If you removed all the sex, all the boobs, Issei in general,
You'd have about 5 seconds of content.
it has 4 seasons, so it could get 1 out of it.
Okay,
Maybe-
so maybe 1 episode total of content if you remove all those things.
yeah, most likely. I mean, this is just so we can actually have a bigger opinion from each other. See, just to see what your guys' limits were. That's why I put you through this.
I've watched 3 seasons. I
Same
have.
here. So, I think we should just call this off. We're done.
As final thoughts go,
I have
no
more thoughts.
I was about to say, Isamu and Nesan will probably say, fuck you, Frozen Traveler.
Made the list.
Let me clear my throat. Go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
Hey, all I wanted to do was just test your limits.
So worse stuff to watch?
Oh, I'm sure there's worse stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Please
there's
don't find it. You can be on the list more than once.
Yeah, okay, from now on, I'm going to pick bad stuff on purpose.
Yay!
Sorry. Well, if it gets too bad, I'll just read the synopsis. No, I'm kidding.
So, yeah.
I'm going to put this one out there.
Hmm?
If you purposely pick another horrendous show, I will pick something so bad we would probably cancel the podcast that week.
You realize that you just punished me twice. Why do I get punished twice?
I'm sorry, but this is the nuclear deterrent.
This is the new world we live in.
Do not have an arms race with me. I know worse than you do.
Bible Black?
No.
So, yeah. We're closing it.
FBI, this is just the podcast. Don't screw us over and shit.
Yeah, they'll find a way.
Yeah, we're totally not about seeing 14-year-old animated girls' titties. We didn't do it on purpose.
Do I need to delete my browser history after watching this?
Most likely. But also, probably have a disclaimer at the beginning of this. None of us are into underage. We just did this because we want... I don't know.
Oh, no, you tell us why, because you picked it.
Oh, man.
Anyone who watches this and knows what the show is knows no one in their right mind watches this because they enjoy it.
Unless they're like 14 or something, but even then, there's easier ways.
Mm-hmm. So,
Ugh.
This has been Riders of the Lost Sword. This fucking podcast is coming to a close. It's been Nami-chan.
Isamu.
No, son.
and Frozen Traveler, I'm sorry to everyone that had to watch this. I'll try to pick better stuff, but that's not going to be a promise.
We're gonna have to do the bad stuff eventually, and you know it.
Yeah.
Like, if we have to hurt you, do too.
Yeah.
No, what we'll do is me and Andy will just pick more Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
No!